Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
We're here for more Game Dev Tycoon. Eric, you're joining us this time.
Yep, I'm here.
We just sold our last game, Chic Boutique.
We're gonna. Our last one. Okay.
We're gonna take a look at our game history here just to refresh ourselves. It's been a little while since our last play session. Pardon?
Yeah, there's an
O or OU. Boutique wrong.
It's boat. It's our.
Well, you know what? It's part of our. It's part of the charm of the game.
Yep.
There's no. There's no accent for chic.
Game, chic boutique.
There's no.
Chic. Well, there you go.
There's no accent for chic.
Yeah,
it's our own custom little spin on it. So that's our latest one. We're gonna go all the way back here. This was the first one, Eric. I know you already kind of saw a little bit of this, but I'm giving you the full breakdown here. We got.
And I have one brewing in my head for the sequel.
Mysteries Abound.
And Mysteries Afoot.
Mysteries Afoot. That's what we're gonna call the sequel to this. Eventually, once we get that ability.
Mysteries of Gun.
And then we had Apocalypse How on the PC.
Like Apocalypse How was great.
It was pretty good. 6.5. Kings of Camelot. 4.75. Also on the PC. Fantasy Adventure there. Military Action of Hell's Heroes on the NES.
Yeah, good profit margin there.
Well, yeah, great profit margin for a 6 rating. But I mean, like, it's been really fun coming up with. We did make a superhero one.
Yeah, Super Smite.
RPG for the PC. Wow. I can't believe we got a 7 on that.
Well, yeah, and it's undersold a little bit compared to the other PC game.
And right now we got Chic Boutique out on the market. So.
Well, it's Chic Boutique because it's
robot fashion.
Robot fashion.
Fair.
Hell yeah.
That's fair. I can roll with that.
Because we have to pep it up for this era.
We got over 500 fans already.
We're doing awesome.
We sold 20,000 units of Chic Boutique and 144,000 in sales. Not bad. So we have 23 research. Let's take a look at what topics are available, just so we know what we can plan for, maybe.
Thief.
The ones that are available, if you can't tell.
Thief.
Abstract. Mad Science, City, and Thief. Yes, that is correct. So those are the ones that we could choose to unlock for future use. They're 10 apiece. We also have some other stuff here. Gameplay tutorials. Mono sound. We have 79,000. We need to make a game. We can't spend any money or anything right now. We need to just make a game.
Let's do it.
All right. We're diving right in, Broadshow.
Okay.
We made a game engine last time.
Oh, shit.
The Trimmer engine.
Oh, shit.
We're going to go with a theme of, like, garden tools for our engine name. So we started with, like, little trimmer, like hand trimmer.
You get to shear at some point.
Sure.
And then
We'll get the shear.
Clippers.
So we're automatically going to put it on the trimmer engine because that has a couple more features that like we normally wouldn't be able to choose. So then we're going to go for our topic. These are the ones we have available right now. I guess we did get game dev. So we've done mystery, disasters, superhero, fantasy, military, and fashion. We haven't done these 3 over here. I guess because it doesn't cost us any money, we could research a new topic just to like get some fresh blood in here. Because I'm not too excited about any of these 3.
Right.
Just to be honest with you.
Right.
Nothing. I want creation to strike. I want us to have like a moment of like.
A game called Stealy, Dann.
Okay.
There you go.
There it fucking is, right there.
Okay, let's research that.
So we're gonna back out of this real quick. We are going to research new topic, and we're gonna get thief. Start researching it. So up here, Broadshow, we got our number of fans, a little calendar, and then our cash on hand, and this stuff up here will come into play as we make the game. But today, the new game platform, Vina Gear by Vina, has been released.
Vina.
So that definitely looks like a Game Gear there. Get this research out of the way real quick for
grab your notepad, Dale.
Thiefs. Always got to write it down. Those creative juices are flowing.
Slow.
He's not slow. That was fast.
It's like a sloth.
Well, actually, that took like 2 weeks to research. You had to figure out Thieves for 2 weeks.
You saw him before when you started. You stared at the blank screen.
He sat there for 3 weeks.
I have to get inspired.
Time to make video games. Thief.
Thief.
Well,
Pick a genre
first
now.
of all,
Oh, okay.
get this out of the way.
Steely Dan, but like stealing things. Not
Oh,
that.
like- no,
nope,
no.
nope. With an A. So it's like he's
Steal.
stealing.
Like with a Y at the end
Yeah,
there? Or-
yep.
Okay.
Steely
Steely
Dan.
Danny.
Steely Dan.
It's a pun. Yeah, yeah.
Just to make it,
Weird.
I don't know.
I'm down.
Like the way that we'll write it, like stylized on the box, it'll be in like
Yeah.
a Latin type font where like the two ends and then the apostrophe is like, ooh, look at that,
Yeah.
look at that flair. Okay.
Big genre.
So now the genre. A thief, what? Wait, okay. Sheaf Booth, okay. Our latest one was Chic Batik, which was a casual game, so we should
Yeah.
not make a casual game.
Adventure or strategy? Strategy.
Thief strategy?
Either strategy or adventure.
I feel like action is probably a
Because like
thief action?
thief action could be cool too.
No? Like
Thief strategy
Tyler?
to me is like strategizing your
yeah,
your
see
thiefing.
okay, so like okay.
We should try strategy.
I was going to say, let's go with strategy cuz I think you're on the right path. Like you're
You're thinking outside the box here.
so
Yeah.
let's go through a little game scenario here.
'Kay.
You're Steely Dan.
Yep.
You go out of your house or wherever one day. You go out of your little hideout.
Yep.
You're walking the streets and you say, "Ooh, that's a good shop to steal from." So then you wait for it to be nighttime, and when you're waiting for it to be nighttime, you spend that time planning how you're going to steal from that
Yep.
shop.
Oh.
And
you're like-
and like but you can also like scope out, like you can go into the store and so you can scope out like their security type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
their
can use that
the
for the
locations
prep.
of like cameras.
And depending on what you
shit like
notice
that.
and what you don't notice affects like how
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 much
that's
you get.
going to go. Because if
Yeah.
you don't notice the cameras, you're going to get picked up by the cameras maybe.
Yep. And different
So it's
you
like-
have to pick up different like equipment for different situations.
Yeah,
Here's-
depending
here's
on
the game.
what
The
you
game is-
observe, you pick up
Yeah.
those
The
tools.
game is the
Yeah.
prep of the heist.
Yep.
And then you watch the heist
Yeah,
unfold by
exactly.
itself.
Yeah, because you like choose the options beforehand. You like plot everything out on paper.
You go and
then you
scope it
push a
out
button,
during the
and it
day.
just like goes through those actions. And then
Yep.
depending on how you prepared, depends on like your success, and then
Right.
also like what happens
But maybe
to
too,
lead
like,
to that.
Maybe too it'll present you with like different options at certain points. Do you do this or do you do this?
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Because like if you observe,
Like once you get
they have cash
more into the
registers
game,
and they have a
Yeah.
safe behind the counter. You could be like, do you want to go for the cash registers or for the safe?
you will lose
How do
so
you want to
much
do
time or
that?
something like
When
that.
stuff you haven't like when you're presented with a new thing that you're not quite used to yet.
Can I tell you guys something?
What?
I would play the shit out of the game that we're talking about right
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Because there was like a little bit of elements of that in Grand Theft Auto 5 for the heists, which was really cool. But
pre-planning stages.
a full like planning out a heist kind of thing, and it's all about the planning, like you said. Like it's not about the actual event of doing it. That's still cool to see, but all
Let's
right.
see if the market likes it.
So let's figure out what we're gonna put this on.
For the
It's
PC.
a strategy game. So yeah, I think PC. Look at
what's the other choice?
so okay, we have the Commodore 64.
64, yeah.
That market share has dropped off significantly with the NES. We did buy the license to develop for the NES, but I
Develop
don't
for
think
that.
strategy is going to do well on that.
No.
Then we have the Master System. I'm just going to call these what they actually are.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and stick by the weird like off names.
Game Gear.
The Game Gear and the Game Boy.
We don't know the rights to this.
Yeah, we 50K to even buy the license, and then 30K to develop
That's a
for
shit
it,
out of
and we've
money.
got 70.
I'd say
Yeah.
we just develop for the PC.
Yeah, we've already got the license. It's
Yeah.
cheap as hell. Let's
PC.
do it. And strategy games work well
Yeah.
on PC.
Trimmer engine.
We'll see on the trimmer engine. 2D graphics. We got to see Steely Dan in all of his glory. All right. So then, during development, you earn design and technology points based on what this is. So, a strategy thievery game. What are we? What are we?
Quests.
Yeah,
High,
for a,
high, high.
for a strategy game. Why do we want quests for a strategy game?
But
I don't think we do.
isn't,
I think we want to
isn't
keep
the-
it down.
Isn't the thievery like the whole situation a quest?
But story or quests is more of like,
Oh yeah.
here's
yeah,
here's a
you're
story
right.
we take you through,
Right.
or here's somebody that like presents you with this option and then you go pursue that option.
Right.
This is more of like you choose Like
Right.
you find the shop,
Yeah.
you do the
What
planning.
what
It's
does
all
engine
on you.
mean?
Engine, I'm gonna say that's more of like, just basically like generally how the game runs. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to put it. Like,
So
I'd say
gameplay
engine.
like high engine.
like all the way to the top.
Uh,
Because
And
game.
just keep quest down and just have the two right there where they are, the gameplay. Because
Okay.
we want a good game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like maybe
Well, that just takes away from.
lower engine a little bit and raise.
More green.
Well, no. Like we can.
Well, and then also we have on this side like features that we can put in.
Oh,
So
Be a save game.
since we're not
Yeah.
focusing story quests, I don't think we should put a linear story in there because then that's just one
Yeah,
path that you
no.
go through every time you play the game.
Right. No.
A
not
save
linear.
game, I think that would be cool because then you like
Yeah.
do one robbery, and if it's successful, that's when you get to save. Is like
Right.
you don't save during the planning portion. You like go through and then win or lose. You either fail or then you like move on and you can save what amount of riches you've gained and then move on from there.
So it says selected features.
We're gonna
Can
do
you,
save game.
Yeah. 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 Yes.
So that's 5K. So yeah.
I mean, whatever. If we can put the money into it, if we're gonna get something back for it, might as well put something into it.
I agree. I don't think we've done save game yet.
Let's
I don't know
do
what
it
you
here.
think.
Let's do it here. Yeah.
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 No, I'd say yeah, that's perfect.
All right. So then we also get research points,
So
which,
we gotta
as you
remember
saw,
that-
helps
we
us.
gotta remember that story and quest was down.
unlock
so
stuff.
When we go
Yeah.
through the report, we can find out what it means.
Level design's important.
Yes, level
AI
design is
is
very.
important.
AI is definitely important. We're gonna put
Dialogue, not as much.
No, I'd say just down all the way. Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
because it's a
Because you
strategy.
don't need to talk to
Again,
anybody.
it's-
It's
Yeah.
not a sim.
You're a
it's not-
thief. You don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you all you need is for somebody to be like, "Oh, we're open from this time to this time," or like somebody will be like,
Just
"Oh,
basic ass
they
shit.
have nice jewelry at this shop on this street." Like, yeah, basic ass shit. We don't need them to be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, where are you from?" And then you like tell them where you're from, and they're like, "Oh, what's that like?" We don't need that.
Right.
Artificial intelligence. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's a strategy game, it's more on the player for the thinking. It's not on the
True.
computer for the thinking.
True.
And I
was
think
thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking more so like the security measures and stuff like that.
well,
That you'd have to outdo.
but
Does that count as artificial intelligence?
there's no because the gameplay is like not
Pretty
actually
straightforward.
going through the with the
True, yep.
heist and like doing those actions. There's
Right.
no like you move your character to the left and he steps into the like eyesight of the camera and then it goes off.
Right.
It's like a predetermined thing that you put in your options and then when you put in the options,
Yeah.
the game knows where you messed up and like why.
Right. Right.
Huh. I don't know.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. Yeah, because level design,
Level design's very
I think
important.
that's where we want it to be.
Very
For
important.
this game, yes.
I have a good feeling about this committee. I
too.
I have a good feeling about the decisions we're
I
making.
kind of just drifted off when you guys had the discussion, so I don't know what you talked about.
All right.
Which is fine.
Steely Dan.
The-
Graphics.
in the
Sound,
end-
you don't really. World design might be important.
Yeah, maybe.
Why?
World design?
You want to be immersed, maybe.
Because you're going around picking places, right? So you don't want
Each place
everything
is
to be the
different.
same.
Each heist is different. The world
That
that
is
we
a very
live
good point.
Yeah.
You want these places to look like significant from the others, so
Yeah,
that you're
and
not
some
just
have to
like,
have a
where was
little
this
more-
building?
Some
And
have
what
to
did
be
it
a little
look
more
like?
elaborate. Some
Sound,
have
I
to
would
be-
say, is not that big of
No.
a deal because
For a
you wanna
strategy
be
game?
stealthy, and
Yeah.
I'm
the quieter the better.
I'm gonna blow your minds right now. Okay.
Graphics down.
I'm gonna blow your minds.
What? Why?
There.
Why?
Oh, you wanted the graphics just to be.
Because if it's mostly the planning, it's just going to be like blueprints, stuff on paper, like
Right.
planning stuff out like that. And then the actual heist, because this is still in the early
Oh, I
days,
suppose.
mind
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
This is like 1989.
Right.
And we're developing this for the PC. 2D graphics version 2.
Yeah.
So graphics aren't going to be that great anyway. The heists will probably be like sets of still images that we
Right.
create to like your character moves to unlock this thing, or you go to block the camera, whatever, you know, just
Right.
showing like little, like a storybook kind of,
Right.
because it's just playing out in front of you. So we don't need super good graphics.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then the sound, that's more for like, you know, you're walking down the street towards the
Yeah.
place and
Ambiance.
yeah, like ambiance, and then you get inside and like you can hear the creak of the floorboards or whatever, you know.
Sexy digital jazz in the background.
There you go.
Okay.
Careless whisper.
Let's do it. Finishing up this last stage of the design process.
All right, we're gonna.
In 2 months, the Commodore 64 is going off the market.
Okay.
Well, good thing
So-
you didn't pick that.
Yeah, right?
Not very many bugs.
Look
I
at
like
these
it.
numbers. Look at these numbers.
That's not our highest, is it?
It is, I think. Well,
Our high score for those?
highest score for technology.
Okay, because yeah, I think we got a bigger one for the other.
Hey, look at our boy Dale. We almost got that gameplay up to level 3.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Release this bitch.
Steely Dan is ready. Let's do it. Ooh,
No,
Ooh.
We're still in the green.
we're in the green, and we just released this. Let's see how we did.
Holy shit.
Did we make the perfect
Oh,
game?
oh,
Did we make?
oh!
Everyone loves it.
Oh,
More, please.
we made a fantastic game.
Holy
This is our best one yet. This is our best one yet. It's not even. It's like I'm not good. I'm not even gonna go that far from 10. Why fuck around? Oh my
We
god!
got a
Look at that.
great
I had a
game.
feeling, dude.
That's
I had a
one.
feeling about
That's
the Steely
one
Dan.
off of a perfect score.
Yeah.
I've only gotten a perfect score one time, ever.
I had a feeling, man.
Holy
as soon as I saw
shit.
Thief and
Holy
Steely
shit.
Dan
Of
popped in
course.
my head.
All right, so we're gonna generate a goddamn game report on Steely Dan. See what we did so perfectly. We spent 51,000. Let's watch what we make right here, okay?
Yeah, let's see it.
9.75. First week, whole. That's like more than we've ever sold for anything.
Oh, look at that cash.
In the
right there.
first week,
Boom.
whole.
Dale's
From
dongles, dude.
2,000 to 800,000.
Milestone. It's great.
Imagine if we had made that for the Commodore. Oh, man.
Uh,
Steely Dan. We made 722 fans in the first week of this thing being out.
Hell yeah.
That's more than we had
I mean,
before
with
this.
a game like Steely Dan coming out in that era.
You guys, you guys. We have 1 million. We can move to
Oh,
a new office.
Fuck yeah.
It's only 150.
Yep.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let's move.
We just leapt way ahead in this game.
Fuck yeah.
You
Steely
can also
Dan,
hire
dude.
staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games.
We're always gonna remember Steely Dan in our
Yeah.
catalog.
Game
We're-
report.
Could have a spiritual successor called
So
Thief
Thief
and
and
Steven.
Strategy-
Post-release
is a good
analysis for
combo.
Steely Dan. Yes, Thief and Strategy is a good combo. Story quests seem to be not very important.
Yep.
Platform genre match, PC strategy was great. Thief and Strategy is a good combination. That wasn't even a great combination. It was
wasn't
only
great.
a good
It's just
combination. We still got a 9.75, boys. We knocked
Yep.
it out of the park. We're only on our third week.
Spiritual successor, Thief and Steven. Come on.
Ooh, that's a good one.
According to our
Down the
market
line.
research,
Way
the
down the
recently
line.
published game Steely Dan is a surprise hit with players. The developer Dale's Dongles is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for they will develop next. Well, thank you very much. I think that's a nice thing you said about me. And I'm,
2 mil,
I appre-
bros.
I appreciate it.
Okay, we got some 2 mil going on. Let's
So,
train.
staff management. We're going to spend the 25K,
Yeah.
train ourselves to manage some staff. We're going to hire somebody.
We upgraded our little computer too.
Oh, we did. We upgraded our life.
We kept the Pong picture though.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, it's on our wall right there.
That?
No, down by us.
We did.
From the garage.
We did. We had it framed. Completed our management course. We can hire people. All right, Steely Dan. 300,000 units and 2 million in sales.
Wowie kablowie.
Chet me. Do you get it? Do you get what I did?
Checkmate.
No, I said Chet
Chetmate?
me.
Chip me.
instead of fuck me.
I got you.
Oh wow, that's an in joke.
We are going to. Yeah, I don't care. We're gonna spend 200,000
Sure.
for
Yep.
and then complex algorithms is gonna have somebody with a higher technology stat. Showreel's gonna have higher design or game demos in the middle. Let's go for the middle
Yeah.
For our first guy. Yeah.
for our first person. So start that process and only 35 research points. We're gonna throw that into both of these.
Okay.
Get some more features so that the next time we make a custom game engine,
Yeah, I know. I wanted to go.
we'll
for mono
have
sound.
we'll have
So,
these and we'll have these available in there.
Yeah, we should definitely do mono sound. Right?
Okay, so mono sound. Start the research.
We've got disposable income.
We've got 2 million.
We're still making a profit from that last game. So
No, I mean the
It's off
money
the
stopped
market
coming in.
did it just get off the market?
It got off the market a little bit ago. Charlotte Santiago. Speed research. Let's see what else we got here. 274, 194. We're gonna go with Charlotte Santiago.
Yep.
Okay.
Charlie.
Welcome, Charlotte. Now we can make medium-sized games because we have a bigger staff. We're not gonna do that immediately. She's new. We're gonna give her some training. Staff, welcome training.
Just fire her.
Welcome, Charlotte. Get the fuck out, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. I don't need you.
You stare at your screen
I
for a
made
week.
Stealy dead.
I hired you to tell you that I don't need you, Charlotte.
Get your shit. and
Get
leave.
your shit and get out of here. But, sir, I haven't even taken anything out of my boxes. Good. That'll make things faster, won't it?
Leave it then and walk away.
Yeah, that's mine now. I bought you. I bought your things. Now I'm selling you to the streets. The streets
I
own you
like
now,
our
Charlotte.
font on the side of our building.
Dale's Dongles. We've got the time card on the outside of the building. That's an
Charlotte,
interesting
if you're
choice.
not here on time. You don't punch in on time. That's a strike. on your
Charlotte?
record.
You better not have your friends drive up at 2 a.m. and just forge this or something. I can't. I don't know if I can trust you. All right, so she's settling in here. We're gonna have her research. Not gonna get medium games just yet. We're gonna make a couple more just to get her like
Yeah.
in the groove of things.
Mm-hmm.
Target audience? Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it. Because now that we have tons of money, we can afford to buy the license for another system.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
going to be
Game
better.
Game Boy.
That's going to be better for little kids. Oh no, we don't have enough now. I was going to say let's get another topic, but I think we can get away with what we have.
We can finagle some
We
bagels.
yeah, we can get away with what we have right now.
That would crack. You just crack your leg.
We're about to make another game.
You did it right on the mic.
Sweet.
We're about to make another game.
Tell Charlotte to start making games. Pull her weight around here.
I mean, she's going to be helping
She better help. She'll do it.
develop a new game. So
Oh shit, we got ratings now.
German engine. No, that's not ratings. That's our target audience.
Oh.
What is that?
Young, everyone, mature. So we're gonna just leave it on everyone for this
Every-
second.
every-
Let's start by choosing our platform and build towards that. So this is what we have available. No more Commodore 64. Master System's out.
Should we try another NES, or do you want to just
Game
start
Boy,
doing Game Link?
Game Gear. Well, what do you guys think?
I say go for another Nintendo.
I say try something new, but let's figure out which one that's going to be. Master System or one of the mobiles. You know what I mean by mobile, like handheld.
Yeah.
It's hard not to think like about the actual history of these systems.
I know. 'cause
Yeah,
the
right.
Master System, you're like, oh.
But honestly, it sometimes the game has like honestly, like sometimes the topic genre match, they might not say that it's a good match, and there have been times where I'm like, well, I feel like that would be a good match,
Right.
but that, personal opinion versus the actual like game that we're making
Okay.
or playing, I should say.
Well, do you guys want to maybe find out the next one in the next episode?
Let's find out in the next episode which platform we're going to develop this for.
All right, be right back.
Do 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 do.